to Mr. Lubufu. Still a little bit on the sick side, but mostly getting better. Figured I'd make this video at some point, as I yawn extremely unprofessionally. But it's the three current spoilers, or the three newer spoilers of Gatecrash. The Mothership, aka Wizards, is releasing one a day this week, and full spoilers start the 31st, I believe. So I'm just gonna go over them. These are not terribly good cards in Standard, but they're ones so you can see the mechanics. So I think they're gonna release one a day so we see the 5 mechanics from the 5 guilds. So the first one that they released on Monday was Fathom Mage. Shows 2 colors, green, blue. So it's the Simic, and we see the keyword evolve. So it's whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, if that creature has greater power or toughness than this creature, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Now, we originally saw that with this next spoiler, but this is the one they formally released, which is whenever a +1/+1 counter is placed on it, you may draw a card. I think in Limited, this is going to be pretty decent, because you can just take over a game pretty quick. In Standard, it's just a little bit too slow for 4 mana. I mean, 4 mana Hunt Master does so much, for example. This one needs extra work. But it's a fun little rare for Limited. This was the one that was not formally released, but someone opened a pack and happened to have found this inside. So much like what happened with Rootborn Defenses, when Return to Ravnica came out. So Simic's Flux Mage is blue 2 colors for a 1/2 with Evolve that has colorless blue, tap, move a +1/+1 counter from Simic Flux Mage onto target creature. I think this is going to be really good in the Simic decks, just because if they have these sort of effects where whenever a +1/+1 counter is placed, or like for example, let's say there's a card that says it has hexproof, if it has a +1/+1 counter, and this card's really good. Otherwise, maybe not. I think my gut is telling me from my limited experience, or not limited experience, but my sealed and draft experience, that this is going to have some really good interactions, and in the Simic deck, it's very, very powerful. Then they released Rebel Hulk, so we can see the mechanic for Gruul, which is Blood Rush. So, colors red, green, discard Rebel Hulk, attacking creature gets +X/+X, where X is the number of lands you control. I don't think it's going to be, number of lands and stuff. I think it's going to be, target attacking creature gets something. But here you can see its power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. So this is, again, another limited, powerful card. Standard, this is not going to see play at all, or it really shouldn't, because there's going to be better ones. But I think it's pretty fun. I think the Gruul mechanic is well placed. I mean, basically, if it has Blood Rush, it has all your creatures in hand are pump spells, which feels very Gruul, which is good. So yeah, those are the 3 cards that have been spoiled thus far. I'll make another video later on in the week with the other 2 or 3 that they're going to spoil, probably 3. So yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and have a happy holiday.